Welcome to the tutorial, another UDK tutorial on constructing buildings with a parametric engine called the building generator, and we're going to create a building, 2 to 3 floor building automatically in minutes from 3D Studio Max to UDK. So I'm going to start a script, run a script called building generator. I just threw it on my desktop. You can go to thescriptspot.com. And in the script, there's a lot of different options for floor bevel. You can change it to square. What I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to leave on the options for the building, and going to click what's called the randomizer and set it up to 3 floors max and 2 floors min. And I'm going to generate a building automatically from this by clicking here, and you can even generate the materials with this, but today we're just going to look at the geometry of the building generator. And so in there I've got a 3 floor building. I don't like the looks of that one, so we're going to try another one again just to show you the power of this. I'm going to just delete this building and it generates basically pretty nice building. So let's go to the randomizer again and randomize the floor, the door, walls, and the roof settings. Actually, even better, let's randomize all the settings. So I'm going to go generate just to show you how fast this is. And it generates full building construction. The problem is with this building generator, it's a great job, is that you get it. I'm going to close the window now. It's about 75,000 polygons. It reaches the limits of Unreal, which is 65,000 vertices. So what I'm going to do in here is take off and hide. It creates all types of layers for your roof, walls, interior roots, but I'm going to take off the wall details. I'm going to show you why in a minute. I know it gets rid of a lot of the ledges and stuff, but it's probably the one that creates the most detail in your whole scene from experience. Then I'm going to collapse the one of these sections and go into subpoly and attach all the objects in the scene. So I'm going to go to what's called the Edit Geometry Rollout, go to Attach List, select all the objects, attach them, and that'll give you a pretty nice geometry. Now in this case, by accident, I left on the window, so I'm going to undo that. Let's go back here. I'm going to hide the layer wall details. You don't want that layer in there. Do this. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to go to Sub Object, Attach, and what I want to demonstrate to you is you can go into border mode and just cap under Edit Border Rollout, cap the windows, and again you get the same building, but it's a lot lower to work with. And if I go sub vertices in here, I can find out that I have 6,700 vertices, which makes it easier to bring into Unreal. Once the building's done, it's pretty good geometry here. A nice unique roof, just unique building, and I now can bring that into Unreal. I'm going to export this. Just going to call it building. And bring it out to Unreal. Make sure animation's off. Again, you could bring your textures in and bring it into. Just click OK. And now I'm going to go to UDK. Go to the importer here. Go into where I stored the building. And the FBX is pretty large. It's over 2 or 3 megs for sure. This one's going to start a buildings package. Make sure the animation's off. If you're bringing in materials, you can I'm going to combine all the meshes. You can take the import materials off, but if you did have materials, you could bring that on. So building is right here. Click OK, and the model has too many vertices. So you gotta. So again, you get that import failed issue. So when you go to export max, make sure you export selected. So it's a mistake I make all the time too. So we'll call this building 2. And you'll find this a lot smaller in file size because I just want to export the selected. So we're going to import, go to building 2, which is a lot smaller. It's only 437 in size, and call it buildings again. Building 2. And this takes some time. If I click OK here, and in this case it didn't take too much time at all actually. So there's my building, and my draw scale I'm going to bring up at least 4 times just to make it big enough. And what I'm going to do is just throw a material on there. So I'm going to go search for kind of a brick material into the game engine. Just throw that on the walls just to have as a reference. And there I have my my full building in Unreal. And the windows are all closed. You can texture those. And if I go inside, you can see the interior of the building is all done in literally minutes from 3D Studio Max. So hopefully you enjoy this tutorial. Have a good day.